Imagine this. You're floating in the void of space. No sound, no gravity, just an overwhelming silence. Around you, galaxies are colliding, stars are being born and dying, and the very fabric of reality is stretching. You look down, and there it is. Our home, Earth. Fragile, blue and vulnerable. A tiny speck in a universe that's 13.8 billion years old. But what if I told you this speck is more extraordinary, more dangerous, and more temporary than you've ever imagined? Every single day, Earth teeters on the edge. Asteroids, the size of cities, zip past us, only a few 100,000 kilometers away. And yet we never notice. Imagine this. One day, an asteroid the size of Mount Everest could come hurtling toward us. An event like this has happened before, and it could happen again. In fact, it's only a matter of time before the Earth faces its next catastrophic collision. But it's not just the dangers from deep space we should fear. The sun, our lifeline, the giver of all life, also holds the power to destroy everything. Solar flares, massive bursts of radiation, could wipe out communication systems, power grids, even disrupt the very atmosphere that keeps us alive. These solar storms happen all the time, and the sun is getting more active as it ages. What would happen if a massive flare hit Earth directly? The planet could be plunged into darkness, society would crumble, and humanity could be pushed back into the dark ages. And then there's the moon. At first glance, it might seem like a lifeless rock, drifting silently through space. But did you know that the moon is slowly drifting away from Earth? Every year it moves about 3.8 centimeters farther from us. Over the next few billion years, this will have catastrophic consequences. The Earth's days will grow longer, weather patterns will change, and eventually the moon will no longer be in sync with our planet. A cosmic dance disrupted. The very rhythms of life tied to the moon's gravitational pull will unravel. But what about Mars, the red planet, a world so similar to Earth and yet so utterly alien? For decades, we've looked at Mars, wondering if it was once a cradle for life. Could it have been home to civilizations? It's shocking, but new evidence is emerging. Mars may have once had oceans, liquid water, a magnetic field. It was Earth-like, capable of supporting life. Yet today it's a cold, barren desert. So what happened to it? Did a massive cosmic disaster strip away Mars' atmosphere, rendering it lifeless? Or perhaps, was Mars the first to fall, a warning of what could befall Earth if we're not careful? And then, there's the most terrifying thing in the universe, the black hole. These cosmic giants consume everything in their path: light, matter, time itself. We live in a galaxy with a supermassive black hole at the center of the Milky Way called Sagittarius A star. It's millions of times the mass of our sun, and if it wanted, it could swallow our entire solar system. And yet we orbit it. We are being drawn in, ever so slowly, as it's gradually pulling the entire galaxy closer, and we don't even know if we'll see it coming. But even more mind-blowing is the discovery of what lies beyond our galaxy. The Andromeda Galaxy, our nearest neighbor, is on a collision course with the Milky Way. In just 4 billion years, our two galaxies will collide. The stars may pass by one another, but the shock waves will be immense. New star systems will form, and others will be destroyed. Our solar system, as we know it, will be forever altered. We're on the brink of a galactic merger, and we're powerless to stop it. And yet, even this isn't the most incredible thing. Far beyond what we can see, there are entire universes that might be completely different from our own. We could be living in a multiverse, where infinite versions of ourselves exist, each in a different reality. Some scientists believe that the fabric of space-time is constantly tearing and healing, giving birth to new universes. Each one could have its own laws of physics, its own rules. And in one of those universes, you might not even exist, or you could be a completely different version of yourself. The possibilities are terrifying, infinite, and beyond our wildest imaginations. So what does all this mean for us? Are we truly alone, or are we just one of countless civilizations scattered across a universe that's too vast for our minds to grasp? Earth, our only home, is a fragile oasis in the midst of chaos. Every day we are surrounded by forces that could destroy us, From the destructive power of our sun to the cosmic dangers lurking in deep space, and even the collapse of our own planetary system. The universe is far more violent, unpredictable, and dangerous than we ever imagined, and yet we're still here. Against all odds, we thrive. It's a cosmic miracle, a mystery, a paradox. And as we look to the stars searching for answers, one thing is certain: the story of humanity is far from over. The universe may be trying to destroy us, but we've survived so far, and perhaps, just perhaps, we'll find a way to outlast the cosmos itself.